Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE Raw 15th of May 2017. We kick off the show with Kurt Angle making his way to the ring, usual "you suck" chants. He welcomes everyone to Raw, mentions what Roman Reigns did to Braun Strowman last week. He said Braun Strowman suffered a shattered elbow and could be out of action for up to 6 months. Yes, that's real. Kurt Angle mentioned that Braun Strowman had his sights set on the Universal title. He asked who will face Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. He said it has to be earned, so there will be a fatal 5-way eliminate Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules. The winner will face Brock Lesnar. He said the competitors are Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns. He said it will be historic and extreme. Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. Stares at Angle and tells Kurt that they don't need a fatal 5-way match because he is the number one contender. This is his yard. He beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. He put Strowman in the ambulance. He's the only one who can beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. A couple of things I have wrong with this. First of all, beating The Undertaker does not line you up for a title shot at all. Even though it's a massive accomplishment in life, it doesn't give you a title shot. And technically in a triple threat match, Seth Rollins did beat Brock Lesnar. Even if he didn't pin him, he still gave Brock an L. So, fuck you. I did point this out in my live reactions, which have now been deleted. Thank you there, Super Chatting, for ruining that. Then Finn Balor makes his way to the ring. Finn tells Roman exactly what he told Seth 2 weeks ago, that he was the first Universal Champion and never lost the title. If you want a piece of the beast, the line starts behind him. Roman said that Finn has heart, but he doesn't have the killer instinct to beat Brock. Finn says that Roman should know what he is about because he beat Roman on his first night on Raw. Samoa Joe makes his way to the ring. Joe said you have it all wrong. It's not about heart or anyone's yard. It's not about anyone's club. It's about the actions and results. Action. He locked in the coquina clutch on Seth Rollins, so he was unresponsive on the ground and his body goes limp. Action. He enters the fatal 5-way, and the result is that he wins. That was good. Action. He's going to face Brock Lesnar. Bray Wyatt interrupts. Samoa Joe and Bray's does the usual thing, gets in the ring. He says the beast approaches and you put on your brave faces. He feels your trembles. You will cower, you will fall, you will run. Bray. He is interrupted by Seth Rollins. He said Extreme Rules is a few weeks away in New Jersey. He did not come here for talk. He came here to fight Seth Rollins. Rollins leaves the rings and then they just have a big brawl. Wyatt attacks Balor. Reigns punches Wyatt. They fight at the floor. Rollins with the Dragon Screw leg whip on the ropes. Wyatt hits Roman from behind. Reigns with a Superman punch to Wyatt. Balor with a running dropkick to Rollins and Wyatt. Reigns misses Superman punch. Balor hits Sling Blade. And then a lovely dive to the floor, and then he returns to the ring. Fairly decent opening segment. All the guys are strong. I mean, the brawl was nice. It did what it needed to do. All good. Then Finn, Seth, and Roman argue until Angle stop them. He says that you have aggression. Seth will face Bray Wyatt tonight. Roman will face Finn tonight. They are two good matches. So there we go, Kurt getting his authority, I like it. Then we go to match 1, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Cesaro gets on the apron, Matt knocks him off. Jeff with a kick goes for the twist of fate. Sheamus pushes Jeff into Matt. Sheamus with the bro kick that hits Matt. Jeff with a twist of fate to Sheamus, and he goes for the Swanton Bomb and he gets 3 count. Fairly decent match. I thought that they might have got a win back, but no, it was decent enough. I like heel Sheamus and Cesaro, so all good. Then we had match 2, Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. Alicia with the scissor kick for the 3 count. There is no words to describe the soul-crushing nature of her having a win. What the fuck? Moving on before I have to kill everybody. Third match, Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. Miz over the top rope, then Ambrose goes to the top. Maurice gets in front of Miz. Dean does not care. Maurice moves and Dean hits an elbow to the Miz. Dean rolls Miz back in the ring. Maurice gets in the apron. Miz goes for a low blow. Dean blocks it. Dean kicks Miz straight in the dick. And the referee calls for the bell. It was decent. I enjoyed it. Finn is asked about his special on the WWE Network, as well as his chance to face Brock Lesnar if he can win Extreme Rules. Finn says it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog. He says it might be Roman's yard, but it's his universe. Fair enough. Fairly decent promo. That 24 special does look good. I will have to check that out. Then Alexa Bliss makes her way to the ring. She said that Newark is a city where dreams, Newark is a city where that never, isn't it? Newark is the sweaty gland of America. You're only been because you know it's true. You are the poster child of failure. Tonight you are going to experience the opposite of failure. The first superstar to win both SmackDown and Raw women's titles. The goddess of WWE, Alexa Bliss. You are thinking what it must be like to be a winner. Then you are smarter or more dominant than anyone. You are a winner. She said she would beat the top 3 women on Raw in a fatal 4-way. She won. When she wrestled for the World Women's title, she won the title. If she was in the Miss USA pageant, she would have won, not Miss DC. She tells Miss USA, "You're welcome." I like that a little bit. Taking a little dig at that. That's pretty good. Bayley interrupts, goes to the ring. She tells Alexa, "We get it. You did everything you said you would." Bayley does not agree with the title of goddess, but she knows that Alexa does not care what she thinks. Bayley says she is thinking about Alexa's title. She's invoking her rematch clause at Extreme Rules. Alexa asks Bayley if she's jet lagged or a ponytail has gone off the oxygen to her brain. She asks Bayley that Bayley might not know what Extreme Rules is. That means you do whatever it takes to win the match. Nobody will save you. They will not stop the match if you get scared or hurt. If you actually did get hurt, they would stop the match. I'd like to mention that. They have to, for safety reasons. Alexa tells Bayley she will never get extreme. You and your legions of huggers had your moment in the sun and it's over. She told Bayley she'd be a good little girl and go and sit at the kiddie table and leave the championships to the adults. Bayley pushes Alexa and drop kicks her. Alexa puts Bayley into the ropes. Alexa goes to the floor. Guest Candlesticks hits Bayley with the bag and Bayley goes to the floor in pain. Really, really good. I like how Bayley's going to a match that's not her style. This is the story they're telling now. I like it. She's in unfamiliar territory now. It's really, really good. Then Kurt Angle is on the phone. Miz and Murray's now to the office. Kurt asks Miz if he's happy. He said he's not happy. He said Dean has made a mockery of the Intercontinental title, and he has asserted the rules. Despite the fact that's what you do, Miz. Just saying. Having your wife protect you. Kurt said that Miz will face Dean Ambrose at Extreme Rules. Miz said he wants to make sure the same thing does not happen. He wants the title to change on a disqualification. Kurt tells Miz to change his tone when he's talking to him. He did say that is done. Maurice yells at Kurt in French and he speaks in like some language, mocking I think. And then the Drifter just enters his office and plays his guitar. Kurt asks if he can help him and he just leaves. It was great. I love that. Then we go to match 4. Neville and TJ Perkins versus Jack Gallagher and Austin Aries. Gallagher with a headbutt. Neville grabs Gallagher's leg. Aries with a discus 5-arm to Neville on the floor. Perkins hits Gallagher with a detonation kick for the 3 count. It was a solidly decent match. I really did enjoy this match. I love the cruiserweight, so all good. And then Bayley's getting ice on her shoulder in the locker room. Kurt Angle stops by to see how Bayley is doing. Kurt says the match at Extreme Rules will be a straight up wrestling match. Bayley does not like the idea that Alexa's got to do what she did to her. Kurt says Alexa will get a taste of her medicine with a kendo stick on a pole match. Yes, really. For the love of God. Oh, and then R-Truth and Goldust are in the locker room. Truth says he feels bad about what happened last week and how much it meant to Goldust to be tag team champions again. Truth said he let them down. Goldust said they are a team. They will dig and claw the way back to the top. He wants Truth to get excited about facing Gallows and Anderson. That segment is alright, I guess. What comes later is better, trust me. Finn Balor vs Roman Reigns next. Reigns sets up for a spear, Balor with a kick, Balor with a sling blade. Balor sets up for the running drop kick, hits it, goes up to coup de grace. Reigns crotches Balor before he comes off the turnbuckle. Reigns with the spear for a 3 count. The actual match was solid and decent, I will have to give you that. It was a hell of a match, so good job there. I was finding that one really good. After the match, lights go out, Bray Wyatt appears. He said that there is an evil that lurks in the shadow of Raw. Some call him the Man, some call him the Conqueror. He sees him as a beast. It might be Angle shaving Roman's role, but this is his world, and it's apparently Finn's universe. He will take the spear of fate and deliver it to the head of the beast. You will chant his name as he stands strong as the Universal Champion. He is tasked by saving another soul tonight. You claim to be the man, Seth Rollins. You claim to be the architect and Kingslayer. Are you able to look evil right in the eye, or will you submit to your gutless instinct and run? That's alright. I enjoyed that. Usual Wyatt promo. Then Seth Rollins is asked about his match against Bray Wyatt. He said that Bray called him gutless. Seth said after everything he had dealt with over the last year, Bray will not be the guy who stands in his grave winning the Universal title. He does not have to announce to the world that he is here. Actions speak loud and clear. If anyone is going to slay the beast, it'll be the man who slayed the king. Yeah, and then Golden Truth versus Gallows and Anderson. This is the best thing that happened on Raw ever. Before the match happened, Goldust attacked R-Truth. Oh yes, I am happy. Goldust kicks Truth, sends, and then he sends. Goldust kicks Truth and then sends him to the floor. Goldust sends Truth into the ringside barrier, punches Truth. Goldust sends Truth into the ring, punches Truth. Officials are outside waving their hands, told them to stop. More punches, a couple more beatdowns, and then says, "What's up?" Oh, it was so damn good. Then Enzo and Cass make their way to the ring. Of course they would. It's New Jersey. Enzo mentions that he is from the Garden State. Titus News music plays and interrupts Enzo. He introduces himself and mocks Enzo and Cass's entrance. Titus says Apollo beat Enzo. He invites Enzo to his TED Talk. Colin says Apollo isn't facing Enzo, you're facing him. Titus points out that he is in a $3,100 suit and $1,200 shoes. So he isn't wrestling. Colin says after this match is over, Titus won't like how he looked and he guaranteed it. And then we had Cass versus Titus O'Neil. Titus punches, Colin connects with the shoulder in the corner. Titus takes off his jacket, Collins punches, but Titus with shoulders in the corner. Titus takes off his belt and Enzo gets on the apron. Colin with a boot, Titus knee gets a 3 count. It was alright, I guess. After the match, Enzo takes a selfie of himself and Titus and Apollo Crews with a jumping enziguri. Fair enough. All good. Then TJ Perkins is told by Neville that he did good. TJ said that he won, but he hadn't forgotten about his arm match. Neville says you're doing well and the opportunity you desire is around the corner. He said they still have an Austin Aries problem. His knee is hanging on by a thread. Tomorrow you will end it once and for all. Okay, good. Then we go to the main event of the evening. Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe attacks Seth Rollins and the referee calls for the bell. The match was fairly decent up to that point. Joe with punches and followed by an Irish whip and elbow, followed by an enziguri. Joe with an urigari to Rollins. Joe and Wyatt stand face to face. They both attack Rollins. Wyatt with Sister Abigail on Joe. Wyatt gives Rollins Sister Abigail as well. Fair enough. End with Wyatt standing tall. All looking all good. fairly decent episode of Monday Night Raw. Everything's moving forward. I like that. Who's going to win the Fatal 5-Way match? I have absolutely no idea, and it's going to be great. But yeah, I'm looking optimistic towards Extreme Rules and Backlash this Sunday. Now, the live reactions will be back as normal tonight. If anyone does piss me off, I will just remove them. Alright, anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Please subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.